Into France, the 2 square kilometres of Monaco resolutely look out to sea. In this first episode of our Monaco Life series, we meet the people who have dedicated their lives to the waves. First stop, the Oceanographic Museum, a real declaration of love from a prince to the sea. Inaugurated in 1910, this unique building has classical architecture, chandeliers, frescoes and mosaics, all of them hymns to the sea. The museum was built to house the fauna and flora that Prince Albert I brought back from his oceanographic expeditions over 30 years, from the Azores to Spitsbergen. His first project in 1885 contributed to tracing the Gulf Stream.
The work involved launching buoys in the Atlantic to understand and map the Gulf Stream. Each buoy contained a message in various languages, and people replied to the prince, "I found this buoy in this place," and from these results he was able to draw up the first map of the Gulf Stream.
The prince was driven by his insatiable curiosity. A very modern man, he was nicknamed the Navigator Prince and the Scholar Prince. He was fascinated by technical progress and spent a fortune on ever more efficient ships to go ever deeper into the sea and contribute to human knowledge. Today, the same passion motivates the museum's aquariologists. They're experts at farming corals.
Look at these white zones. They show there's new growth. The more growth there is, the larger that zone is. There are lots of these on coral reefs in the Pacific Ocean.
When stressed, it secretes mucus.
Yes, you can see it here.
To find out more, we went to see Professor Dennis Allemand at the Scientific Centre of Monaco, where coral biology has been researched for nearly 25 years.
We're still the only lab in the world able to cultivate so many species of coral in controlled conditions and to be able to study them and experiment with them here in the lab.
In particular, researchers here are studying how corals react to the acidification of the oceans caused by global warming. They're also researching the secret of corals' longevity.
Corals can live for several thousand years without showing any real signs of aging. So what we're doing here is trying to understand how and why this animal doesn't age and why we do. The aim isn't really to increase human longevity, but to enable us to be old without getting ill.
In Monaco, there is also a temple for sailors. Welcome to the Yacht Club, an emblematic building designed by Norman Foster. Bernard D'Alessandri, a noted sailor, is the club's director and the captain of the club's flagship, the century-old sailing ship Twiga.
In an African language, Twiga means giraffe. It's very slender, very long, a very sensitive and endearing boat.
The Yacht Club also aims to be a hub for international yachting, a major industry in Monaco, providing around 1,200 jobs in a variety of sectors: submarine works, maintenance, or services, like when yacht owners throw an onboard party.
It's difficult to put a precise figure on the economic benefits. We think, according to estimates, that it's around 600 million euros a year. So that's quite a high figure if you consider the size of Monaco.
So that's the end of today's voyage. In the second episode of Monaco Life, we'll be exploring Formula E racing, the first all-electric championship. Once again, we'll be meeting the experts. See you very soon on Euronews.